Let everybody know what it went down. Just kind of briefly give us a quick summary on what it is.
It's a little crazy story because that was the 7th issue, right? So it was the 7th issue. I'm sitting in my and it's a good. Long story short, I had one of them sitting in my office. I get a call from a woman who represents Lil Wayne, and she's like, "We want Lil Wayne on the cover of the next issue." So first off, that felt like a big deal at the time because nothing like that had happened. Nobody had been calling us requesting covers from like that large of a scale.
Right.
So that was at like 10 a.m. 3 a.m. or like 3 hours later, a woman who represents 50 Cent called. We wanted G-Unit on the cover. So I was like, so I'm sitting there with the dilemma. Who do I, so I tell him, cool, we got you. So we tell both of these guys they're going to be on the cover of the same issue, right? So the interview happened to be the same day. My man's in Atlanta doing an interview with Wayne. I'm up here doing an interview with 50. And I'm sitting with 50. I get a hit on the Blackberry Messenger. My man's like, yo, Wayne just cursed me out through the magazine at me, threw me out of the studio. So pretty much exactly what happened in the audio is exactly the way it went down. My man asked Wayne, how's it feel to be the #1 guy on mixtapes? You know what I'm saying? Like, how's it feel to be the #1 artist? It was 07, you know what I'm saying? Wayne was popping everywhere, what, 90 new songs with no album, he's clean, the artist of the year. So he simply asked him, how was it to be the #1 guy? You're everywhere. And to his credit, he was mad about a specific DJ, right, who had been leaking his stuff on the mixtapes, right? Had took his whole album.
Empire DJs, right?
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? This drama set first. And I would assume that this guy was getting, however he's getting the music, he was getting the music. You know what I'm saying? But it was obviously someone from Wayne's camp giving this dude the music. So he was really mad at him. But instead, for whatever reason, whether it's the syrup, he was knotted, he was fucked, whatever the situation was with Wayne, he decided to take it out on the whole mixtape community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, which I can understand, but that don't give you a license to just go shitting on the situation, the people that elevated you. He could say whatever he wants about how talented he is and all this. The reality is that he wasn't popping until mixtape DJs put him there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we felt like, yo, we're gonna put the audio out there. You know what I'm saying? I called K Slay up. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna leak it to you on your Drama Hour or whatever. You know what I mean? And Slay leaked, it was a rap. You know what I mean? Throw it up on YouTube, 100,000 hits in one day. Obviously, of course, it was a marketing tool too. You know what I mean? So
Foundation Magazine was all over that.
Of course, had to be. You know what I mean? So, we actually got 10 more minutes of Wayne talking a lot of craziness.
What was he saying?
A lot of recklessness.
What was he saying?
He was threatening people's lives and a lot of other stuff that, like, if I would have put it out there, there would have been lawsuits. And so I say we didn't it wasn't like we just had this stuff. We're not haters, and we're not out here trying to promote nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So we really protected him. He might feel like we jerked him by putting the audio out, but for real, we would have put it all out. It would have been a real problem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So any names that he was threatening?
I don't got no names.
You ain't got no names.
Here, if I put the name out there, that'd be promotion for that guy, and I'd need a check for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, get a check.
We may make some lawsuit money. Look, this is what happened.
Yeah,
but so what is the relationship between you and Wayne right now?
There is no. I don't even want to promote like there is a relationship. We never had one. We met the guy for that time. We still review the mixtapes, whether he, says they're good or not, or says they're official. We're close with DJ Drama. Big shout out to DJ Drama, working with him. So, I kind of we did the situation. We made some money off a lot of people subscribed. It got a lot of names known. And then right after that, the next issue, T.I.'s people are calling us. I'm like, yo, we need T.I. on the next cover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's elevated us to, at least in the industry, people know who we are.
Right.
It didn't translate in a whole lot of dollars. So it wasn't like, so I made 50,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or 100,000. But it was enough. It was free. You can't be free marketing.
Right, of course. Now, kind of looking at that incident and kind of moving forward, were you skeptical, like with Wayne going on Drama Show and saying, I apologize?
That was a weak ass apology. I mean, you heard the apology was weak.
Right.
He said, apologize against the DJs, or fuck you, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a real apology. He addressed it again recently on Dedication 3 with Drama, the latest mixtape he dropped, track 19 or something. It's called Message to the DJ. So I had called the woman who works for Universal who helped us link the interview. Had reached out to us, and I said, yo, we'll put on the next cover. Let's clean it all up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's imperative to have a real relationship with the mixtape DJs if you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Especially a rapper like him who just puts his stuff out all crazy. So they're like, they didn't want Wayne talking to us ever again. That's pretty much the situation.
So they severed ties.
She sent us we got sent an email like, Wayne says that he's real sorry and blah, blah, blah. I wrote the lady video back. I'm like, Wayne ain't saying shit like that. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you get him on? We'll do another interview. We'll clean up for real. She want to do that.
Right.
So he knows though he needs a mixtape. But the thing about it is the mixtape DJs who continue to play his shit.
Right.
I look at it two ways. It's like one way from like, the one way he looks at it like, you corny for running this dude. The dude told you to put his dick in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? He said all y'all DJs can suck my dick, right? So then what happened? A month later, these guys are running fucking Lil Wayne cover mixtapes. They're still running them. So to me, in one half, I'm like, you're a jerk off. You know what I'm saying? You still, you know what I mean? You're just still eating this dude's dick up all day. The second half of me thinks, you put Wayne on your mixtapes, they sell. You put a Wayne track on the mixtape, it sells. Lil Wayne sells, you know what I mean? So, #1 hip-hop rap, selling an album last year.
Okay.
So part of me is like, alright, you know what I mean? You don't got no integrity, and you're willing to you just kind of watch and get, but instead you got bills to pay too, so you got to do what you got to do.
So, you know what are your thoughts on Wayne selling 1 million albums?
I thought it was a good look for hip-hop. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a... You
weren't biased because it was Wayne, or are you just like happy that somebody in hip-hop?
Nah. Me personally, I'm not a huge Wayne fan. I might be just... East Coast, over 30, you know what I'm saying? So part of me doesn't understand his whole situation. I understand his swagger and all that, but I appreciate Lil Wayne until people start calling him like the greatest rapper of all time.
So he's definitely not the greatest rapper alive.
He's not really, he's not a real lyrical guy. I know dudes from my neighborhood are more lyrical than this guy. He makes good records though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucked with the Carter 3 or whatever. It was a great album. Literally, like not every track, but I'm a real critical guy too. So there was some real good music on there. So I support music, and I look at hip hop as like we're all really one big family trying to move forward and get something. You know what I'm saying? So. And the state of hip-hop in today's economic climate, for any rapper to come out and sell 1 million still shows people that hip-hop is still making moves, that's still a multi-platinum situation that we're all dealing with. And so, shout out to Big Homie for selling 1 million.
Alright.
No problem.
No hard feelings though.
I'm not an emotional dude. When I got the message I was sitting with 50, I was excited. Because the first question I asked for Chris, my partner Chris Manley's the editor. He was the guy who was the interview. And I was like, did you tape this? Did you tape it? It's on tape. That's all I wanted to know. I was like, he's an asshole. I'm not an emotional guy. My thing is, if you turn the dollars, if you turn the market in, I'm with it. I'm not here chasing ambulances like these motherfuckers out. I'm not creating situations to try to go. But if one falls in my lap, we'll take advantage of it. So we don't set people up. You will not find our magazine. We've never been a part of any other beef or, you know what I'm saying? Our magazine celebrates hip-hop culture.